Welcome to the Freak Show. As you know, I'm reviewing the seasons of American Horror Story on Facebook. Link to the group is in the description. And once again, I discovered something odd about a witchy character. We all know that Madison Montgomery is returning to American Horror Story Apocalypse, but the question is, how can she when the bitch is dead? My answer is she'll return because she's not dead. Now, thank you dearly to my patrons, Amusing Not, Alicia, Mia, and baby Jalen George, Kenny Joseph, Dawn Ford, Demi Farr, and Debbie Ebby Babebi. It's their generosity that pays for the prizes I give away, so become a patron and support the channel. Link to my patron is in the description. And thank you so much to everybody who likes my videos and for supporting my channel. Please know that this video will contain spoilers for American Horror Story Coven and the movie The Autopsy of Jane Doe, so don't watch if you don't want to be spoiled. Now let's kick this theory off with some good old facts and science. Fact number 1, Madison Montgomery was a powerful witch. She demonstrated 6 of the 7 wonders, killed a bunch of people, and can set your curtains on fire faster than Grease could ever dream of. Fact number 2, Madison never spoke of siblings, only a mother and an asshole for a father. Fact number 3, despite being a spoiled little bitch, Madison was a pretty good actor. I mean, for someone making $7 million a picture, she must have been pretty damn good. Fact number 4, Madison was murdered by Fiona Good, the current Supreme at that time, after a night of drinking and shooting pool at a bar with said Supreme. Fact 5, after Misty brought her back, Madison said that she couldn't feel anything, emotion or pain. We see her try hard in episode 7 titled The Dead to feel something, but she only discovered an herb to give her color back and, so she wouldn't look so, dead. Later, we see that she felt something when having sex with Kyle. And remember, the skin under Madison's eyes never reclaimed their color, so the herb didn't completely work on her body, and her body technically never recovered. Fact 6, Madison still had her powers after Fiona killed her. Fact 7, everything in the greenhouse bloomed after Cordelia rose as the new Supreme after bringing Zoe back to life. Fact 8. Lastly, Spaulding told Kyle that he would bury Madison in the ground after Kyle allegedly strangled her to death. Now, you may think you know where I'm going with this theory, but I can tell you now that you don't. My theory is this. Madison is not dead because her body is what scientists call in quantum superposition and never died when Kyle strangled her. Now here's where my theory gets a little sciencey, so just bear with me for a few moments. Quantum superposition is any 2 or more quantum states that can be added together, superimposed, and the result will be another valid quantum state. And conversely, that every quantum state can be represented as a sum of 2 or more other distinct states. So basically 1 + 2 = 3. This means that someone can be dead and alive at the same time and still exist. Now, sort of like the way that Madison seems to be existing. We have 2 quantum states, living and dead, combining to form the resurrected Madison. Now, I'm not trying to get into film lore, but in the movie The Autopsy of Jane Doe, a similar plotline is played out. A witch who died a long time ago, her body is dead, but the brain is still functioning and can still use her powers. Now, what I'm saying is Madison's body is dead, but her brain is alive. I understand that she isn't rotting anymore, but that's due to the herb in Cordelia's garden. I know she started to look better after Misty brought her back, as did Zoe. Now, my answer is that Cordelia is the one who made Zoe look better. When Cordelia brings Zoe from the dead, Cordelia faints because the entire act drained her. And when she rises, everything in the room has bloomed. And we see Zoe with the color restored to her face and even with a little glow. So to me, that explains Zoe why she looked better almost immediately after resurrecting. And let me explain why Madison looked a little better after being brought back. The answer is simple. She never did look better. When you place her dirty, scaby butt in the shower and you give her a couple of pumice stones to peel off that top layer of dead skin, she'll look exactly the way she did when the girls talked to her afterwards. Now, I'm not saying anything as to the cut on her throat because she kept her throat covered before ingesting the herbs, and only after she ate them did she stop wearing anything around her neck. So I explained my theory on how Madison is still alive. Now let's move on to how she stayed that way. Again, Madison is a powerful witch, and when she's brought back to life, she tried to bring feeling to her body when she drank and ate Cordelia's stored concoctions. We even see that burning herself didn't even hurt her. It only damaged her skin. I'm sure she can die, but how can one die if they're already dead? My theory is Madison acted like she was dead in order to get Kyle to stop strangling her. If her body is dead, does it need oxygen to survive? Now, if not, then that means that Madison is not dead and waited until Spaulding placed her into the ground and used her powers at a later time to get out of the hole that he put her in. We all know that Emma Roberts will return this season of American Horror Story, and more than likely she will return as Madison Montgomery. So this is my theory on how that will happen. How do you think they'll resurrect Madison? Let me know in the comments. As y'all know, I love your theories and ideas, so please make sure that you leave them below in the comments and I'll probably reply to you. What did you think of my theory? Leave a like if you liked the video, and thanks for watching my newest theory video. More to come, such as the Apocalypse Poster Theory video, so subscribe so you don't miss them. Patrons get my videos much earlier, as well as other exclusive rewards, and it is their generosity that pays for the prizes I give away. So become a patron by clicking on the link in the description. Join the Freaks of AHS on Facebook and review all the seasons with American Horror Story with me and my admins. Link to the group is in the description. Thank you all so much for your support and love. Thanks for watching, and beware of sexy scathage.